We'll now look at the books. As you can see here, this whole back section of the store is dedicated to books. We have a little reading area right over here where you can sit down and take a look at some of the books, read a few pages, see if you like it or not before you read it. We have a water cooler over here if you want to drink. It gets rather hot out here in Vegas. And our books are organized by type, and as you can see here, we have these convenient signs hanging from the ceiling, done by Scott, that will lead you to where you want to go. Or if you can't find it, just ask one of the employees here and we will direct you to it. Starting on this first shelf, we have religion. We have our Bibles up front here, books on Christianity on the next row, and underneath that we have astronomy and science, and then down here we have philosophy and psychology. And then moving on to the right, we have books on Eastern religions, on yoga, martial arts. We have our large Wicca section with books on astrology, Wicca, tarot cards, magic, death and reincarnation, cosmic consciousness, ESP, and other New Age subjects all along here. This whole section right along here is all New Age. And over here we have our art section, which is separated in half. On the left we have Old World art, and then on the right New World. So on the left we'd have Van Gogh and Monet. On the right we'd have American artists. And then further down we have some more instructional stuff, books on architecture, photography over here, calligraphy in the corner. And let's see. Over here is our Western section. We got lots and lots of Western books, all types of artists, Louis L'Amour, Elmore Kelton, Max Brand, all kinds for all readers. We also have our audio books here in the corner. On this silver rack is probably one of the best deals in the store. It's our discount books. All these here are hardcover fiction, and they're all $1.99. These books go for $10, $15, $20 in normal stores, but we have them for $1.99. And they're all great titles, Dean Koontz, and, you name it, we have it. And then on the other side, the reverse, we have some discounted 50-cent paperbacks. Now these are books that I've seen a few readers. They might be a little worn, but, they read just as good as a $7 book at Barnes & Noble. Over here we have our comic books up on this rack. We have books on health and diets over here on this rack. And over here is our extensive fiction section. Now this is separated into a few different parts. Let's start at the far right where we have romance. Romance is all along this wall here. Lots of romance. And it's alphabetized by author. And as you can see here, we have Danielle Steele, more Danielle Steele, and more Danielle Steele, and more Danielle Steele, and more Danielle Steele, and that's all the Danielle Steele. We have lots of Danielle Steele because everybody reads Danielle Steele. I don't know if you know that, but we do. We have Debbie McComber up there, Fern Michaels, all the favorites. Further along this wall here we have our children's section. We have books for children of all ages, from very young children towards the bottom to more young adult up at the top. And then along here on the reverse we have books on humor, and we have movie titles, so books like Lord of the Rings or The Shining or The Manchurian Candidate. Books that have been made into movies, they're over here. And then over in this corner we have horror. Again, alphabetized by author. V.C. Andrews, Anne Rice, Stephen King, Dean Koontz, Clive Barker. all of them are along here. Now, on the other side here, we have our normal fiction, our popular fiction. This is where we have James Patterson, John Grisham, Clive Cussler, Michael Crichton, Dan Brown, all those types. And they stretch on and on all along here and all along here. The last two sections of the shelf are dedicated to mysteries. So Mary Higgins Clark, Patricia Cornwell, all of them are along here. Here's the back of the store. It's mainly storage. Over here on the reverse is our science fiction and fantasy section. We have a very large selection of science fiction and fantasy. Piers Anthony, Tolkien, Ray Bradbury, Margaret Wise, Douglas Adams. Everyone's favorite. And then on the reverse we have our hardcover science fiction. So if you're looking for a nice hardcover book to keep as a collectible, we have Dune there. They look really nice on your shelf and they read really well. And then this transforms into our textbook section, textbooks, and our books in foreign languages. We have books in all manner of languages: Italian, Japanese, Chinese, French, Spanish, and that stretches on here, all along there. And then we have our reference section here on the corner: dictionaries, thesauruses, medical dictionaries, quotation books, all along there. Now let's look around this corner here in the far left corner of the store. So as you can see here, this is one of the more desolate areas of the store, but it's also where most of the deals are found. And over here is where you'd have books on gardening. Gardening there. You have books on home repair, wiring and circuits. We have some car manuals down there, Chilton's. And then we have some books on floral arrangements, some do-it-yourself stuff down there. Drawing and painting, if you want to learn how to draw or paint, this is where you'd go. You have lots of books on how to paint and how to draw, and how to work with wood, how to work with glass, needlework and quilting. And that's all well and good.